didn't check the screen. I assume this is round 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were 3-3, so go.
It's got your name on the bag. It's a pretty good indicator.
Got my Sammy spare.
Oh. Is that useful?
Very.
Oh,
For
the
me.
spear. Okay, yeah.
The stab.
Stab, yeah.
I need stab weapons.
Fair. Court.
It's for TOA. And you don't know TOA.
Okay.
It's very stab oriented.
So you get the TOA, stabby.
The fang. The fang.
Ah,
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
yeah.
Stabby, TOA.
Just nerd it out.
I know that I crushed my enhanced crystal weapons in it.
Yeah, he
Oh.
Can you believe that?
He what, sir?
He crushed his enhanced crystal weapon suit
Oh, wow.
to get shards.
Wow.
Because he had 2.
It's a good conversion rate. How many shards do you get?
1,500.
So he could corrupt his both basically. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's quite similar to Dungeons and
I feel like
Dragons.
it's a wow.
It's
Some
similar to
very
World of
similar.
Warcraft.
Very similar.
Is it like Call of Duty as well?
It's like WoW.
Yeah,
with
why
worse
not?
graphics.
Why not? Yeah.
That's a big hit. WoW with worse graphics.
Rinsky?
Ding.
Wow, that's great. You're a big WoW gamer.
I feel like me and my brother and my sister return to it about like once a year, just like
Yeah.
2 months.
I played briefly during lockdown,
Yeah.
and then I've been sober for a few years.
Sober.
Clean.
I have to go cold turkey because it's 2 that I need.
Dirty stack.
Spotlight always.
Hey, boy.
Good morning. How we doing? The High Roller Day 2 just about to start. Welcome back to the live stream, GUKPT.com and also Cardroom Direct, bringing you all the pictures from Edinburgh. We've been skiing in C3. We are on 22 players for the High Roller out of 47. Paul Clements is just about to sit down. There he is. And we'll bring you the table.
So we finished at a final table last night.
We did, and now there's 22. Oh yeah, that's a lot of buy-ins.
That is a lot of buy-ins.
There was actually that many chip counts yesterday.
Yeah.
See, Stato, you got his normal stack.
Yeah.
Get it yourself in. Stato's going to win it. He's going to win it. He's on 44 now. 44,000. We're looking at Jamie Nixon up top, 652. Cyprian, who's on our table, on 643. And also Thomas Clacky's on our table on 614. There, there's chips that's making it through. 13 buy-ins for today. So we'll see how they go on, and we'll bring in your champion of the High Roller some point tonight. So we'll run through the table and we'll get on with the action. Abdul in scene number 2 is Tom Clack. Scene number 3 is Andy Dickinson. Robbie Bull in 4. In 5 is Rob Duras. Cyprian Burdan in 6. Paul Clements. And it is James McLean and Jimmy McLean in seat number 8. Here we go. Let us do it. We are live for the High Roller. Good afternoon, everybody. Have a super day wherever you are.
He had more than that. I bought him one. I saw it.
Welcome back to day 2 of
So welcome everybody. If you was with us yesterday, Craig Smith won the minute, Martin Kopernicki was second and Paul Green was third. And now we're on the high roller. Afternoon everybody, afternoon Mike, Gary McGaffney, Chris Hankin. Here we go. Gary's going to get all your money back from Ireland, he says, Jay. Western General.
Western General.
In the 318 at Taunton. There you go. Hiya Valerie. This looks like a good table. It does indeed. Paul Clements has just come to join us. Hope you're well, Val. Walking across this morning, the sun was shining.
It was nice.
What happened there?
I don't know.
The sun was shining. It was amazing. Beautiful morning here in Edinburgh, and the sun was shining. Hope everybody has a good day, whatever you're doing, and don't forget we're on until we crown a champion, so you can jump in and out with us
All in,
for
Nicole?
most of the day. All in Nicole first, and Robbie Bolt. Ace 9 against Ace 9. Let's chop it up, please. Let's please chop it up. We don't want to see any dramas.
Here we go, first hand of the day.
Yeah, we're going to chop it up.
We hope.
100% of the time we chop this up. Told you. Oh heck.
Oh, wow.
Oh heck. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, you done it.
Robbie, sorry. Three of spades. Oh.
So, Robbie
Here comes
free
6
roll.
diamonds. Oh yes, get in.
Black 8.
Phew.
Safe 8.
Oh, that was sweaty. Oh, so no dramas for Robbie, he says. Oh dear.
So, over half the field that we've starting stack. Seems like
Raised to 23.
a lot of players do like the Max Lake Reg and the high roll up. Still nice, healthy 16 bigs to start the day. Just a raise and take getting through.
It's like Graham Souness in seat 7. Paul Clements. I tell you what, when you see Souness on telly, he does look good for 72.
Is he 72?
Aye.
Really?
Mm.
I thought he was like late 50s, early 60s.
There you go. Abdul is scene number 1 with a 100k stack, which is a buy-in for day 2.
Abdul actually finishing runner up to Ludo in the main event here last year. Second place finish up in the main. Over to Rob in the cut-off here, 10-6 suited. Gets out of there, Cyprian does the same.
Raised to 18.
So Paul can't see his holdings, but he's raised to 18 with the blind at 3-6. And Jim in the big defence. Jim McLean in seat number 9. And flops 2. I'm guessing Paul Clements is behind.
Yeah, I think that would be a fair guess, Tower. Blind on blind.
Just checking down now. Yep.
Fucking 2-pair. Yeah, love this from Jim. I think a lot of players may just choose to go a bit here, but just realises against like ace highs, ace jack, they're drawing to runners. Keep some bluffs in, we're going to get the money versus a king anyway. But big fan of just call here from Jim.
Check.
Should be in.
Yeah, I think 2/3 pot, just going to have to send. Not sure we get this over 2 streets. There is he all in. No doubt Paul's got too much here, Tower. I do expect him to just set Jim in himself when he has a hand, if he's got a king or better here. So, can't see his whole cards, but be surprised the way this played. He's got much.
10 seconds.
He's not got a king. Because he'll be calling. 10 jack, queen 10 maybe. Out of the way. Whatever it was. Jim McLean up to 138. Paul Clements down at 50 and the blinds at 6k. And Abdul's on the move.
6 and out, 6 votes.
Lost one. Numbers up to 21. Who's first out?
Stato.
Nope.
The Mad Turk.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Out the door. First time I saw him was leaving the table. I didn't even know he was here. The Mad Turk. First out in the high roller. Hey Neil. Forget the poker, the Masters is starting. Is it starting on time? That's the big question,
When's
Neil.
first tea time?
I think it's about 7 AM their time. But it's forecast to be pretty bad weather.
Is it?
Yeah. Supposed to be pretty bad. How are we doing, Neil? No golf at Craig Law this
Surely
week.
they'd stick it on a weekend when the weather's decent.
It's the first time it's rained since 1st of Feb.
Weren't you saying yesterday that it was the first day it hasn't rained in Scotland all year?
They've not had 2 consecutive
Two
days.
consecutive days without rain.
Yeah. Delayed until 3:30 already. So it's been delayed. So Neil, you've got poker to watch now because it's been delayed till 3:30. Cheers, Phil. Phil Berkey, watching on YouTube, tells us that the Masters has been delayed. So there you go. The weather's just horrendous everywhere. Everywhere around the world.
Masters, Grand National, probably
That's
have a
it.
treble on Saturday.
That's it. What's oh yeah, you got your Grand National Lucky 63
Yeah,
to do.
I will. I'll do a little like
First race in 20 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it not Saturday?
No, it's
the actual
Thursday, Friday,
national?
Saturday.
Yeah, but I'll do it on the national day.
Oh, you're not doing every day like
I'm
you
not
did at
doing every
Cheltenham.
day. No, I've not
Yeah,
got
but
the
you've
money
got
for
to be
that,
all for 21, surely. It's only a 3-day meeting.
Okay,
You've got to give something to watch.
I'll do a Saturday lucky 63. I might even parlay it with your treble.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Afternoon, Donald. Watching in the Philippines, but originally from Perth. Nice one. Is Perth just up the road?
Is Perth not Australia?
Well, there is a Perth in Scotland as well. And I'm guessing because it's called Donald, which is very Scottish. If only there was a horse called Lossymouth.
Yeah, so Cyprian there getting Tom Clack to fold the jacks. Tom not wanting to go for Col 4. And the ace-5 off gets the job done. Credit to Cyprian. Mixing in a little 3-bet bluff, but don't expect Tom to fold as high off as jacks there. It wasn't under the gun open +2 3-bet, and we're sat in a small dicey spot. Does just opt with fold.
Ah, okay, so that's what I mentioned. Trying to play someone 20th of dollars. Fill the gap.
10 seconds.
Here's 4 for Rob.
Nice 20.
Cyprian with the ladies. The queens, ace-5 for Jim.
I take it that means not everyone gets round today now. That it's delayed to 3:30.
2.5 hour delay. Maybe. Cyprian. He's Romanian. So Cyprian it is. Thank you. Cheers, D's nuts.
And gets a nice looking flop here over pair. Just going to continue. Jim can't do anything with the ace high. On to the next hand.
Cyprian 731k, 120 bigs at this stage. Paul and Robbie down at the bottom of the pile. But as we know, anything can happen in this game. Who would tee off first in the Masters? Because that's tough. You get yourself up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go onto the practice range, and then you're just about to hit your last ball, and then somebody says, hold on a minute lads, it's delayed 2.5 hours.
Well, who it is who's teeing off first wouldn't have been doing much of it last night. That's what I'm going to say. If I could ever give you a clue, Tower.
Eh?
Who's teeing off first today in the Masters wouldn't have been doing much of it last night.
Wouldn't have been doing much of what?
Well, there you go. That's your clue.
Eh? He wouldn't have been doing much of it. Oh, napping.
There we are.
It's a 2-ball, is it? Van Rooyen and Nap.
Nap.
I bought Nap because I said he was going to win something this year.
You
About
did.
a month ago.
Yeah, you did bot Nap. I'll never forget that. You go to me, he goes, Jay, watch this kid. He's proper good, straight in the water.
He actually did.
Yeah, one shot,
He
straight
actually
in the
did.
water.
It's only shot you've seen of him.
Yeah, literally. Tower called me over. Watch this kid. Watch how he hits the ball. Boom, straight in the water.
10 seconds.
Force for Rob here. Off of 14. I'm just going to defend. Head to the streets.
Ace 6-8 flop. Nice for Cyprian.
Not going to be getting a street from Rob though, unless he chooses like a quarter or 20% here. That Rob's going to be continuing. Goes for 12k. 40% up. Should be hand over.
Rob Delas, all buying today too with 100k.
10 seconds.
21 out of 50. And the high roller here in Edinburgh. Opponents not doing anything with that with his short stack.
Jim should be getting involved though, ace 10 suited.
Raise 20.
Let's go for a meaty open. North of 3x, 20k from Jim. And Andrew just going to have a nice easy shove here. 19 big blinds over the 3x open. And I doubt Jim's going to call this off tower, especially once we open this size and someone still wants to move in over the top, open from early position. But Andrew not going to be doing this with a worse ace. Best case scenario for us is Jim. We're up against 9s or 8s. Off to the races, but will be dominated by a lot of the range that Andrew is going to send in here.
10 seconds.
Using a bank. I'm totally with you on this. I don't think he's calling it. And there's 10. Got to be open at 6, 7s, 8s, and 9s. That's about it.
We know Jim. We do know he likes to
He's not
put some
calling.
chips in.
He's not calling. Andy Dickinson gets it through eventually. High roller, 21 out of 50. Well, it was 23 today, not 22. Most of the late entry. First out was the Mad Turk. Second out, Dominic Nietzsche.
Well, we had 23 buy-ins today.
No, 23 in total.
Total.
Yeah, so 14 buy-ins. today.
Okay.
14 buy-ins. It was 23 that started day 2, and we've lost 2. We lost 2.
Surprised Dom wasn't first out, to be fair. He usually is, says Bowie Effect.
It was a race between him and the Turk.
Mad Turk just picked him to the post. That's a Robbie Ball just shoving cut off here. Opting to go with open send for 13.
Then we'll be out the way of the ace 8. What we're calling with this, just using the time.
10 seconds.
Well, Robbie's going to go with it.
Whoa! That is wide from Rob Duras.
Well, the thing is, Robbie Ball going to shove some worse ace-x here, some like suited ace-5 through ace-deuce. We're going to go in for just sub-13, this type of stuff. Going to have some pairs, going to have some king-queen, queen-jack suited stuff. We're ahead of the tower. So can understand why Rob calls versus Robbie specifically. Thinks Robbie's going to be shoving the right range and will dominate some hands with this particular holding.
Rob Duras facing elimination. So chop outs. 8 to win it. Even more.
Yeah, so
8 to win it.
king 4 ace, queen to chop. Oh!
No! Robbie Bull!
How about just a date with an 8
How
for Rob the Rass?
Hell is that?
Let's go. Let's go.
Wow. Never ever do we get a run good on a stream for Robbie Bull. Never ever. Never ever. Oh man.
I saw him win a flip once.
Did you?
Yeah,
What,
I'm
1978?
Sure, yeah, no, I saw him win a flip once on stream.
Oh man. Rob the ass with the ace 8. Gets a full double and leaves Robbie Bull with a big blind. Ouch.
Do you have me on it? Your honesty.
Here we go. Chip in a chair for Robbie Bull.
The whole one chip is in.
Not just a chip in a chair, the chip in a chair.
Yeah.
The lowest denomination available at the
Dan
table.
Charlton's done it in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So we're all rooting for Robbie.
Oh no. Rob's gone for the little click up to 2 BBs and Paul now going to get to send it in with the kings, and it's going to be really annoying once he's back on Rob here.
10 seconds.
It's not
Come
a
on then,
screen
Robbie.
error, unfortunately. I wish it was.
It's not a screen error, it says it is only 1K. Come on the Robbie. 4, 5, 6 of spades flop, please.
It's an eight. Okay.
Well,
Wow.
there you go. Just flop the stones as Robbie Bull. Do well to lose this one now. Running club's not a thing. 8 on the turn.
Don't put a 7 out. Do not put a 7 out.
7 for a 3-way chop. But
Don't put it. Don't do it.
the 6 of spades. So Robbie.
You win 10,000.
Deck tuple is stack. Deck tuple.
Is that a 10 times stack? What do
I don't know.
What
So
can he
I've
win?
never
He's
got
only
that
got
far.
1K. What can he win? Surely he can only win 3 total.
No, he's up to 10. He gets to win the ante, doesn't he? So up to 10k.
course.
So 10x in his stack. I don't actually have the term for that. You got the term for that tower? Deck tupled, is it? Deck.
Right, no.
I don't know. I don't know. I only know up to octuple. I don't know any further than
An
that.
octuple. That's not a word.
It is.
No, it's
It
not.
definitely is.
An
It is.
octuple.
Yeah, octuple.
I'm not having that.
Play them on the snooker
If I
table all the
played
time.
octuple at Scrabble, I'd get laughed at.
So 10x is stack, Robbie. Up to 10k. Only 10% of the starting, but he's still in. And the spin has started.
Oh dear. The spin is on. Come on, Robbie.
10 seconds.
Not with any 2. You got time to fold. You can fold the 8 deuce. You can fold it. Get it folded. You can fold the 8 deuce. Yes, like it. If deck means 10, which I know it does, why is December the 12th month?
because in the old calendar there used to be only 10 months and December was the 10th month. There you go.
There you go. Who added 2? And why did they do it?
Some bloke that like days. Some bloke that like working, wanted to work more days in a year, I think. Probably you, Tower.
So 3 eliminations now. Paul Macaulay out in 21st. Val says she's probably 10 minutes behind, but come on, Robbie. Yeah, you're about 5 minutes. I'm only about 5 minutes, Val. You're all right. You'll catch up soon. A non-tuple and then a deck tuple is a thing, apparently. So non must be 9.
Yeah.
And then deck tuple is a 10. Is that really a thing?
Yep.
So what's 7? Sept?
Sept, yeah.
Septuple.
The best one's 5, quintuple.
Yeah, that's a nice word.
Yeah, quintuple's a nice one.
Quintuple. Julius Caesar added July and August.
Yep.
There you go, it's his fault. See? If he hadn't added them, Christmas would come round quicker every year.
Yeah, I know. Not only that, I'd save about £1,000 on Towers treble each year as well, because there'd be less Saturdays.
Hey, there's only you that's not winning this year.
Yeah, I know. So Cyprian free bet to 32k, trying to get this heads up with Robbie after he puts in just sub 2. Out there, so Robbie will like what he sees. Flip
Come on,
situation.
though, Robbie. Come on, the Jack. Danny Latchford's watching on his dinner break. Nice one, Danny. When you finish work, we'll still be here. Not that I don't like Cyprian, I just want Robbie to win the hand.
Oh, he
Wow.
finds a 9, but a 7 next door is going to seal Robbie's fate. Does have the running 10-8. Running boat. Likely to be out on this turn.
And that's it. Good luck, guys, he says. It's the 9 as well.
It's your fault.
My fault?
Yeah.
What did I do?
You bocked
I'm
him.
ruled for the 9 and the Jack.
Yeah, you bocked him.
January and February were actually added. July and August were just renamed. Cheers, Apocalypse. Was you at the Irish Open? Oh no, you live in Carlisle, don't you? Or Cumbria. Barrow, somewhere around there.
I live in Birmingham.
We saw Jamie
I was
Walden.
still there.
I'm just going on the Apocalypse IRE, that's all.
Ah,
We saw Jamie there, over in Dublin. How was the trip, Jamie? Was it a winning trip? One of us two had a winning trip.
yep. Well done, Tower. It was rough, Tower. It was a real. I can't remember the last time I've been at a festival like bloody hell. I got beat up. I did like. I think I have to go back a long time. Just could not win a pot.
Did you play much cash?
2 sessions. That was
That
it.
it? I know you don't normally play cash in like
one
big
winning,
festivals, do you?
one winning, one losing,
Yeah.
and then I was like Rambo at the tournament desk. Constant firing.
I got 3rd in the Liam Flood. Nice one, Jamie. Another profit double trip. Nice one. Grosvenor ended up with about 35 qualifiers for the Irish
Yeah,
Open.
lots of them without.
35.
No, just 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
6,000, 6,000.
We get some viewers in some places, but a dentist's waiting room, I think, is the first time.
Dentist waiting room. Filling in the time.
Absolutely. Afternoon, Neil. Who's going to win the Masters, Neil? Sauer was winning when he walked into the bar and picked up him and Johnny Kelly's free beer tokens and went straight to the bar. I'll get him in.
I think it was Gary McGaffney that I saw. I saw him, and the I go, "Have you seen Tower?" And he goes, "I haven't, but it's the players' party tonight, and there's a free bar, so he's probably in there."
I was still playing in the tables. I missed the free bar. I missed it. I was still bagging up in the mini.
Bag it up.
Yeah, I was bagging up in the mini.
You needed one of them spice bags to put your chips in. What you bagged in the mini?
I could have put them in my pocket and so brought them back day after. There weren't many.
At least one of us had a good trip, winning trip. I had a good trip. It was just the poker. Sometimes it goes like that. I was almost planning on getting a recording on my phone, literally saying "good game, good luck, everyone." The amount of times I had to say it over in Ireland, just up and down, up and down.
So 19 out of 50, playing down to a winner tonight.
Jet 9 of diamonds for Jim. Awkward one off of this stack size, but it's just going to go with send. 13 bigs into the middle.
All Clements with the ace-9, likes what he sees. Jim McLean stands up, they're going to check the stacks. The jumper's on, keys are out of the pocket, it must be 80% now. 4-5-2, clean for Paul Clements. Oh, not anymore.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Paul Clements going to look down. He might have one big blind.
Yeah, brutal game. Deck not abiding with the players out in front so far today. Another rough one to take. This time, Paul on the end of it. It's now him that's going to need the spin.
Stand up, put the hoodie on, get the car keys out. Win an 80-20. Valerie's still on delay. Come on, Robbie, again.
Well, it's expected finishing time about 8, half 8, I'll say, Jerry. I reckon the way to look at it, Blackpool had 41 in the high roller. This one's got 50. We finish about 8 o'clock for the Blackpool high roller, the last GUKPT. So maybe an extra hour. Let's say 9. Say 9 PM. I reckon that would be a nice finish. 9-hour day. Set them ready for the main event over the weekend. Tom Plack opens ace queen to 14.
Ball with the 2-4s will run into Tom Clack's ace queen. But they are live. 70-30.
I didn't expect to actually get a pair there.
They are live. Paul Clements, deuce 4. Does he get the look this time? Or is Thomas going to stay in front? Well, that flop means it's again. It's the 4, but then sees the queen. So same scenario.
Well, that's a good card.
Yeah, it is. More outs. We've got a club.
Or a 4.
As well as the 4 of spades. Then it's not. It's the jack that was the killer before. And Paul Clements busts out. Mukhtar Ahmed busts out just before him. And Ravi Sheth. Oh, and Ludo. Ludo's gone as well.
That means going to be on 2 table redraw, surely, right? Yep, 2 table redraw, I believe, is incoming.
Yeah.
Might be a good time for a quick cut of chart.
Could well be. So we'll just check the numbers. I thought it was 16.
I'm assuming
Well, have a
waiting
look.
for another table to finish.
We'll have a look. Might have just been a couple of players at the same time. We lost Ludo just after Robbie. Then we lost Ravi. And then Mukhtar on table 2. And then we've just lost Paul.
Yeah.
I think we're on 16. Let's get confirmation of that very shortly. First time tuning in for Louis Ward for a long time. Good to have you back.
How many paid? 6 will be paid in this one.
Yeah, pause the deal. Just been announced. Who's going? Me or you? What do you want?
I was doing that.
Yeah, go
It's up
on.
to
Go on,
you.
everyone. Go on, everyone. I'll run through what's happening.
It's up to you.
You get the tea and waters. Go on. Well, one of them.
One of them and one of them.
Cheers.
Previous one you gave me a walk, I had pocket dice.
Well, there's a redraw. We'll run through what is happening this week. Maurice Wiggins back from a week in Malta. Well, it's just been the Battle of Malta, hasn't it? The Malta Poker Festival at the end of April.
Probably should have called this man earlier. He shot at me.
Watching in Mumbai. Nice one, James. How's Mumbai?
Well,
Oh, he did. You went
I did
20k.
20 and he went all in.
Is it one of the most densely populated cities in the world, isn't it, Mumbai? Pretty sure that's true. So a full redraw on its way. We'll bring out the table numbers when we get them. See who we get. Rest of the week here in Edinburgh looks like this. Well, he's gone for the tees. We're on Thursday, the high roller day 2. The main event, cash out satellite, will be popular tonight. That's at 7. And then tomorrow it is main event day 1B, cash out satellite day 1C. Main event day 2 on Saturday with the cup. And then on Sunday, cup finishes, main event finishes, the seniors is on, the PLO 456 and the closer. And don't forget the online closer on Monday, finishes on Tuesday. We will have tokens for that. We will get the message from the online boys on what we can do regarding giveaways. He never listens, and he just gets himself loads of tokens. So we'll do that over the course of the week, probably Friday. Quite a lot on Friday and Saturday. But that is what is on in Edinburgh for the rest of the week. Come and join us, don't forget. And if you can't make Edinburgh, rest of April, we're in Manchester next week, so straight from Edinburgh for the team, straight to Manchester for the 888 UKPL. £560 main event. That should be a busy one at Berry New Road in Manchester. The same weekend, if you can't make Manchester, Coventry, Glasgow, Luton, Portsmouth and Stockton for the 2550s. And then the week after, GUKPT Luton is on the 24th of April till the 5th of May. We're there for the final weekend when we live stream Wednesday to the final day on the Sunday. So plenty going on, and with the league, the MPL, there's plenty going on with the MPL as well. So they're the dates for the rest of the year. Stick them in the diary. As you can see there, there's a big break after Leeds. Leeds finishing on the 9th of June, which is a Sunday, and then the next event for Cardroom Direct and Grosvenor Poker Live will be Goliath. And there'll be thousands and thousands of online tickets and tokens and credits to be won. Get yourself online for the online credits, because there'll be hundreds and hundreds the closer you get to Goliath. And make sure you've got plenty in your tank, because you're going to need them. Most of the time you will need them. There's the waters, good lad. Teas are on the way. Love it. So we are just about ready with the seating plant. Who are we going to get? We're on 16. Keith Littlewood's sat in seat number 4. Andy Dickinson's moved to seat 6. Michael Cain's in 7. James McLean never moved. Jim McLean never moved. Sat in seat number 8. Well, C9 on the table. 5's always blocked. Cyprian moves to seat number 1. And we'll see the other 3 when they come across. Who's coming across? Have we got the payouts? I haven't on screen, but they are on the app. We'll get you the payouts very shortly on screen. Give you a rundown of what is up for grabs, but they are on the app, I do believe. So if we just quickly, £25,200 I've been told. First place. 6 places getting paid 4,320. That's chunky. That's football. What was the buying for this? For what? The high roller. 1,500. 15, is it? Maybe I should have checked that. Oh yeah.
What's up top?
25. 25,200. Here he comes. We need to get him a new jersey.
Yeah, we do.
Because he doesn't play for the Dolphins anymore.
Oh, Stato?
Stato's not played for the Dolphins for a long time. But neither does number 88, Jasicki. He does not play for the Dolphins. I think he's signed for the Houston Texans now. He went to the Patriots last year. I'm pretty sure he's gone. Oh no, he might have gone to the Bengals or something like that.
Was Philadelphia one I looked at? I thought, no, I got Green Bay one. So there'd been a clash anyway.
So 6 payouts, 6 players getting the money. And off we go again. The number 88, the famous number 88 jersey that was worn in Vegas last year on the final 3 tables of the main event. But I am going to have to tell him he needs an updated Miami Dolphins jersey for this year's Vegas trip. We just signed a new tie end. The Dolphins. I think it's John O. Smith.
Sounds like a different language to me. I could probably name 3 American football players.
They probably don't play.
Manning,
Which one?
Peyton,
Yes, well done.
yeah,
Well done. He's like 58.
Madden,
He's passed away.
and Tom Brady.
Madden.
And Tom
You only
Brady.
know Madden because of the game. There is no way you know what John
Yeah.
Madden even did.
Yeah, he was a quarterback.
He was a commentator.
Oh, was he?
And he was a coach. And you only know Madden because of Madden 94 when it came out.
Oh, and the fridge. I know the fridge as well. The refrigerator, ain't it?
No, not until you can tell me his real name.
I don't know
You
now.
can't tell me it's just the fridge.
The fridge.
Manny. I like it. They were a good shout though. And Matt Davenport comes to the table as well as Anki Ahuja. Did you watch WrestleMania?
No.
It's now over 2 days.
I think you told me that.
It's now
before.
Saturday and Sunday. So obviously there's 78,000 people both days, 75,000 people both days or something like
Yeah.
that. It's a complete sellout. The Undertaker came back
What was it? I didn't know he'd gone.
for 25 seconds.
Oh.
He retired.
Yeah.
But he retired in the saddest way possible during lockdown with no fans. Nobody there.
Okay.
And he literally turned up for 25 seconds in the ring. You know his gong that goes off and all the lights go out, and then he appears in the ring.
Yeah.
He just came on, and then he slammed the Rock into the ground and then disappeared. It was brilliant.
It's high board. I think it continues for half, does the trick. You must know Terry Crews. Is he an American footballer? Terry Crews? Was he not the one from White Chicks?
Who?
Terry Crews, the one from White Chicks. It is, yeah. I thought
What's
it
the
was
White Chicks?
It's
Is
a
it a
film.
movie?
It's a film, yeah. He's funny, he is. He's a great actor, old Terry Crews. Turning to actual football, thoughts on the UEFA Champions League this week?
Mental.
Mental, good games. Arsenal got away with one.
They're like absolutely insane, really. What were they all like? Over 3.5 goals and both teams to score and all that.
So Chipper in with the ace-10, opens to 22. Keith, couple of Cowboys in the hijack. Makes it 80k to go. Meaty 3-bet size with position. Doubt going to be getting action from ace-10 off. Chipper in does let it go.
You never phone. Should have gone all in the back, hold that. Good luck.
Some goals in that City game, though. Do you see the?
Yeah.
Some goals. You could pick all the goal of the month's highlight reel just in that game. Oh, Chiprin's off, so must
What's happened there?
mean we've lost one on an outer.
We have Mr. Rob Duras. Rob Duras. So we're down to 14.
Just the Walter Ankit. Haven't seen much of Ankit ever on our streams really. Very big name in the poker world. Sitting fourth on India's all-time money list, 2.6 milli in live earnings.
He was at the Irish Open this year, wasn't he? I'm sure. Pretty sure I saw him at the Irish. Apocalypse says that Madrid's going to beat Man City at Main Road.
Main Road?
Oh yeah, the Etihad. Did you ever go to Main Road?
No.
Oh, it was brutal. But it was in Moss Side.
Where?
Moss Side in Manchester.
Is that like Bury New Road?
No. Moss Side's an area in where the police dogs go around in twos.
Okay.
That kind of area. Great ground though, because it was in like the middle of a housing estate.
There's two there behind us, I keep staring at.
Blind on blind Ankit with the ace jack in the small. Gonna start with the complete. Over to Matt with the 6 deuce off. Probably one that's just going to be checking option. It'll be like the 8 deuce, the 9 deuce, the 10 deuce, can raise at small frequency. Still going to go after it here with the 6 deuce off. Do want to be polarised. Makes it 30k. And I think ace jack blind on blind here for Ankit, starting the hand with just south of 40. I think one that we are happy to now take aggressive route with once we opt to complete. Especially versus Matt Davenport. And just goes with jam for just south of 40, does the trick. Isn't the Champions League final in London this year?
It is?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's at Wembley. It is indeed. Well, guess me. The Champions League.
I saw it was, I thought it was
It's
last 3.
like supposed to be the best tournament in football tournament in the
Yeah.
world. You watch all the 64 qualifying games and they play them on a Tuesday at 5 o'clock, Tuesday at 8 o'clock, Wednesday at 5 o'clock, Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Every game, you see every game. You come to the quarters, the best 8 teams in the world, and they're all on at the same time. Well, why?
Dunno.
So then you've got to choose which one you want to watch.
Only for the quarters and the second round.
But why? It's the biggest tournament in the world.
Semi-final, they're not on at the same time.
Why don't they have the quarters at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock so you can watch them all? Silly. Stick them on at the same time and you choose which one you want to watch. Silly idea in my eyes.
Never knew that.
Daft. Anyway,
Really windy
what do we know?
the start, the later start ones might not get out.
Yeah, it'd be expensive gas. To be fair, if Arsenal aren't there, I might go.
Seems to change the odds to represent it.
I'd love to go to. Never got the chance when Spurs played Liverpool a few years back.
you went to London to watch the Euros.
Yeah, I watched the Euro final, but not the Champions League. It's a great chance to go if it's in London. Not going to get many other opportunities.
Listen, everyone can get there's literally 60 tips out there, and any of them could win it. Yeah. I think the sensible money is so far above everyone at the moment, Sheffield. Even at his short prices, good price. 4 to 1. 4 to 1. No one's been that priced this time once. Every tournament is there. Everyone. Winning them all. I don't think it's so good. It's because the PGA is really watered down now. Because half the players a lot of the decent ones have gone to live. No. So
John Bonadise comes second in Luton last night.
Nice.
Nice one, John. Anybody playing a comp in the local Grosvenor Casino, make sure you tell us what it is and we'll give it a good old plug.
Open for Michael for 17 and Ankit with 3s here in the cut-off. 14 left, could be one that just goes with fold. He does opt to let it go. Over to Matt Davenport. Ace 10 off here on the button. It's quite kind of an awkward one for Matt. Like one that will do some free betting versus EP at some frequency, but I don't think so at this stack depth. Once Michael opens off a 17, very difficult to find a free bet versus EP. I'm just going to go with fold, tidy laydown from Matt. And over to Stato with a king deuce offsuit. He's not going to defend, raising take for Michael K.
Champion here this year.
Yeah.
We'll be able to see later.
Tens, ace queen.
It's quite.
Ace queen on tens.
I had ace nine suited.
No, J-Bomb. Not happening. An Aintree treble.
An entry treble.
We've got no chance.
Absolutely zero.
He can't even pick a treble when he's got 3 options, win, draw or lose, let alone when there's 87 runners in the race.
I tell you what, whatever wins the national this week with the ground as it is, needs to stay 6 mile. I'll tell you. Yeah, there'll be no horse racing bets, that is for sure, this week. Not from me. Sabriabas, afternoon guys. The old main road stadium is now a housing estate, but the developers kept the centre spot, which is now a roundabout. How good's that? That's right, good.
Plenty of time now. Oh yeah, entry favourite, Cheltenham's favourite.
Oh, Bristol Rovers playing on Saturday. Gas. We've got to back them. Back against them, and they haven't scored in 7 games. So obviously we'll back the team that Bristol Rovers are playing on Saturday, and Bristol Rovers will get a win. Who are they playing, Jay?
This is PGA website.
So that's 15:30.
Oh no, you're right. The conversation, but oh yeah, sorry, it's 3:30.
You have to scroll all the way down for Bristol Rovers.
Cheltenham.
Cheltenham, they've got an horse race, haven't they? Oh, get on Cheltenham.
Unless they're playing tonight as well.
No. No. Not on a Thursday. Stato with the 104k. No, sorry, it's Andy in 7. Andy Dickinson with a hound. Michael gets out of it. And Kitchen leader. 14 players left. 2 tables of 7. I roll a champion crown tonight.
time you play today is that sometimes that's circle. They shouldn't show it.
Six people getting paid for this one.
No, it's half three. High grade wrong.
No, I was caution because
Half three.
get the base on the
£25,200
See that?
up top,
The par 3.
and just over £4,000 as I'm in cash.
And it goes, the Conte goes, that's Scottish sister there. And he's sort of like
From that
jumped
one,
at a bit of the shot.
we'll be opening.
Bit fat. It's like, oh no, the shot, I mean, not her. She's very thin. No, she's not.
There's a 16.
I watched
Bean
it this
chips are
morning,
5.
par 3 tournament. They were on YouTube.
The red chips are a 1.
And what's his, is it one of the players is Mr. Caddies, Mrs. Christina, I can't remember his name. She was doing the putting for him, and she was calling some right points on the green.
Jim McLean.
That par
He
three
never
with
moved
400 yards,
on the redraw.
I might be able to get one on the green in that. The par 3 course.
Yeah, they're all short.
They're all like
Wants to
9,
see a flop.
100 yards-ish par 3s. There's
Maybe
always
the
5
ace nine
holes
off.
in the same,
It's just
so-
like a mile on a touching range, right?
Yeah. Well, now they're using like literally the flattest wedge you can get is no 9 irons.
And flops.
Only being out 1 year.
2 pair.
Hole in one.
Matt Devon pulling the pin.
They go really small size here as Matt. Could even go for 1BB around 20%.
Yeah,
9 deuce deuce rainbow. Jim just not going to defend any offsuit deuce X from the big face and EP, so difficult for him to flop trips and does go for the small size in.
There's
Jim
the old,
just
the old check raise from an old man.
let's go. Does have the top
I
pair.
love it. Still works. The old check raise from the over 50s.
I guess we get some value.
I'm gonna try that.
From some worse 9X. It did have the goods. Flop the 2 pair. Ace jack from Matt. See and open. Six, 7 offers, cover and stack, one we can defend as Ankit.
Flop time. Ankit cashed in the Irish Open. Ace, Queen, 6, flop. Both catch a piece.
Yeah, interesting one. Going to be see that from Matt around 3rd, and then Ankit decision point here with bottom pair. Do have decent piece. Well, facing quarter, I think we do want to take one off. I think 3rd becomes a bit more dicey, but against quarter pot, do get to call once here. Times that we turn trips, 2 pair, potential to win a biggie. Is just going to go with fold, and well-timed fold, even facing that size. Matt was sat there with a top pair.
Ankit 85 bigs, Keith 37. That's how big the lead is for Ankit with the blinds at 4-8.
Insane Dev says, I've opened a Grosvenor account, fully verified. Do I need something else if I want to attend a live event at Grosvenor? No, you just turn up, bring your ID, form of identification, get your membership in club, and then you can jump into whatever events you want to play.
Yeah, live Grosvenor events are nothing to do with the online Grosvenor events, totally different. So if you're a member of online, it doesn't necessarily mean you're a member of the live clubs. If you've never been into a live Grosvenor event or a casino, you need to make yourself a member. And on your first visit, you need photo ID. You'll get yourself a Grosvenor card and you'll get yourself in.
No, won't take long at all.
10 minutes. You need photo ID on your first visit.
I'd have the unders on 10 minutes as well.
Yeah.
King 6 suited for Stato. Jim here had a pretty clear jam here, tower. 20 bigs, open, ace queen. Could just move in. There's Jim. We're going to opt to just flat on the button. Guess we will keep some dominated hands in. Up and down for Matt. One end to the dummy end. This one checks through. So the 10 of diamonds, Stato does pick up flush draw here now. Still think we want to check this over to Jim low tower. Like, we just hate it if we do bet here and get raised. One of those where I think we just want to play check call or just hope it goes check check. Guess we do block the king queen. I just think it's gross for us the times that we get raised in this spot. Ace queen. Looks like he's just going to send in, and this is why I think a Stato maybe we could go for the check call and just get to realise that equity and see a river card now having to fold. Oh, King X of diamonds, but Jim flushes a hell of a lot of equity out of there. King Jack for Stato. Opens the 16 and Michael with the King Queen here. Starting the hand with 17. Interesting one. He's just going to go with send. Well timed. All in here from Michael Kane. Going to be getting through Stato. Just hoping that no one wakes up with it behind.
Folding round to Keith, who gets out of the way as well with the old 6-3. And Michael Kane takes it down. Can I use my account balance to enter tournaments live? Yes, you can. If you have money in your online account and you have linked, so you're a member of a Grosvenor casino and you've got your G1 card or whatever card it's called, I think it's G1 card, and they're linked, you hand them your card, you tell them you've got money in your account, and you literally say, can I buy into the tournament, and they will take it out. So yes, you can. They are linked. So if you have money on your online account, you can walk in as a member of a Grosvenor casino and play any tournament you fancy.
cut off. Gonna dip into the suited jack. Opens the 18. Keep out the way, and Stato in the big. Unknown holding. Not registering. Gonna let it go. Raise and take for Ankit.
Afternoon, Mel. Mel Gasby, tuning in on Face It. Good afternoon.
Raise 16. Cool.
10 Jacket Diamonds for Stato, just calls. Ace, 5, 6, flop.
Top pair for Jim. Yeah, and one that I think could mix in some checkbacks here. Does go for the check behind with the backdoor flush draw to go with it. Turns top and bottom. Just nothing going on for Stato at all here with the Jack 10 suited. Not going to be getting any value. What is the next live event after Edinburgh? We can show you.
Where are we going next?
Oh, we so much on here. GUKPTs, there we go.
That's where we're next.
All right. I was doing the GUKPTs. I was coming to the 888 after.
Next live event after
Yeah, you
Edinburgh
cut me
is
short.
next week. Next week, Manchester. We'll be there 17th or the 22nd of April. That is the 888 live festival. But we are in Manchester. But as Jay says, the GUKPTs for the year. Luton is the next one. This lad's golfing.
Yeah, I'm off.
Gone. He's going to get his handicap down from 53 to 50. So Luton next GUKPT, then the Vic, and I'm pretty sure the Vic is the last event before he has a refurb. Still pretty sure that's the thing. Then it's Leeds, and then on the 9th of June, that is the final event for all the team. Grosvenor, Card Room Direct, 9th of June, until Goliath, right underneath it, the 25th of July. So that's the last event, because we will be on his way to Las Vegas, Las Vegas, Las Vegas. We will. So yeah, so there's plenty going on. But next for us is next week, the 888 in Manchester. Very New Road.
Going to be a nice easy all in for Andrew here for 12.5 BBs over the open from Ankit. And going to be a snap fold from Ankit straight into the muck. Yep, starting stack for this 100k, Jerry, so 5 million plate. As Keith opens to 20k with the Queen Jack suited and Michael Caine. Couple of Cowboys in the small blind. Effectively puts it in. Not really much we can do. Don't think we have too much room out of position to do much free betting, not all in. So just going to send it into the middle. Hope that Keith has something that can look us up, but unfortunately for Keith that's not the case. Very pretty hand, the Queen Jack suited, but doubt we're going to be putting it in with 14 left.
I was so happy when I got it, you know.
85 bigs for Ankit. 14 players left. Blinds of 4-8.
Suited for Matt under the gun, not much we can do but get out of the way. But I don't think you want to open this, especially into chip leaders big.
Stats are out of the way. Right round the Michael Caine. Ace Queen suited on the button.
You're getting some nice looking prospects. Over to Ankit, 7-5 off, we probably defend. 7-4 seems like right on the line. He's just going to choose to let it go. And Mike will have that one.
John Bonadies has a Goliath ticket from last year valued at 150. It won't let me register it into an online holding tank and add the other 50. How do I get it registered for a flight?
Email tickets at grosvenorcasinos.com.
There we go. Email tickets at grosvenorcasinos.com. Tell them what you just told us, and it should get sorted out. Or leave it until Goliath, turn up, go and see the online team, and they'll sort it.
Then he's not in the holding tank though, then he's got a queue.
Well, that's what Goliath's all about.
What, queuing?
Sticking a queue.
Yeah?
Yeah, you queue at Asda, don't you?
That's what Vegas is all about.
You queue at Asda, you queue in Vegas. You do. You queue at Tesco's. Yes, you're all right. You don't go shopping. That's why you don't queue.
I do go shopping.
But if you want to see a queue, go to Vegas.
I cannot stand shopping. It's one of my.
I can imagine. I bet the best thing ever invented was online shopping.
Oh, but we don't do online shopping. She has to go to the shop. But the thing is, where we go, the Tesco that we go has got a massive clothing section. Every single time we go, she walks around there for a good half hour and never buys anything. Never ever gets anything from there.
How many items of clothing does she touch?
Quite a lot.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
At least 20 items she
I don't
probably
understand
touches.
why you have
But
to touch them.
every single time, Tab, we walk around there for half an hour, never buys anything. And I'm just there twiddling my thumbs. Cannot stand shopping.
Charlie Reed's in the box. How are we doing, Charlie? What's happening with you and poker these days? But yeah, if you like queuing and you like poker, you'll enjoy Vegas. Because they don't know. I don't know. I don't buy into many tournaments regarding the online the regarding the World Series and the bracelet events, which have obviously got massive queues. Yeah. So I don't know what the system's like with the. They've got like stands now. We can put your credit card in or something, whatever it is. What's it called?
What's it called?
Gonzo or something, or
Gonzo.
Whatever it's called. What's it called?
Not Gonzo. What's it called? I forgot what it's called as well. Someone has been Vegas. Let me out. Little machines. They got a name.
But no, they don't, but it's like a 3% all 3% charge, isn't it? But if you don't want a queue when you get to Vegas, just buy in at midnight.
Bravo. That's what it's called.
Bravo.
Bravo.
There you go.
Come to me eventually.
Charlie Reed's playing online cash at the minute, out in Vegas in June for a month. We'll see you there. We will indeed.
Ace Jack for Michael in the hijack raises to 16. Ace 4 off for Anki on the button. Never call in, maybe thinking about squeeze with the ace in hand. Michael came in fairly active in the last 20 minutes or so, so it could be the idea here from Ankit. Just taking this ace and squeezing it up. Thinks better of it, lets it go. Keith out the way. Keith, the winner of a 1250 GUKPT Goliath seat yesterday. Just for entering this comp from the start.
Amazing. We'll be playing in Coventry.
Yeah, both options available, Jerry, out there. Cash is fine. Bank is fine.
Can you use your Revolut card to bank?
I use my Monzo. It's
same thing.
I guess, yeah, I think fairly similar. Jim firing for 20k here, 40% up. Michael may take one off here with the ace jack. Assume that we got the nut high hand, ace queen, ace king, going to do some free bet and pre. Still ahead of all this like king queen, jack 10, queen jack, queen 10 type stuff that may have a stab once, check two twice. I'm going to think better of it. Just lets Jim take it. Does get Michael off the best of it. Nice play from Jim. I know the feeling, Frank Thomas. Says my missus goes Asda for some milk and walks out about 45 minutes later with a trolley full of shop. What I hate the most is just before we're about to leave the house and she goes, it's only a small shop. Them words, the amount of times I hear them words. It's only a small shop, it's only a small shop.
Oh, and then you think, oh.
Yeah, literally you're there an hour later. You're not even not even reached the fruit section yet, and you're still there like you're
like, see you tomorrow, cat.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things I hate most about adulthood. Shopping, going around, walking around a shop. Thank you, ace-9 in the cutoff. Makes it 18 to go. Matt on the button here. Jack-10 offsuit. Not going to be able to do anything. Gets out of there and over to Stato in the big. 8-4 off. Looks like going to be a raise and take for Ankit.
Still on 14. Stato 40 in bigs. Frankie Thomas, the best was walking in for a birthday card and coming out with a soup maker. Love it.
Ace-9 for Ankit. Opens the 22 and 4-do shooter for Andrew. Could definitely defend here. Not going to defend, just lets it go.
Oh, Mukhtar's wandering around. Oh man, shrugs his shoulders. He must have just played the, obviously busting out of the high roller earlier on. Maybe he just flicks it in the main and bust out the main as well.
You passed on our feature 10 minutes ago, Tara.
No. Mukhtar.
Mukhtar, yeah. He was on the feature earlier.
Yeah, no, that was ages ago. That was hours ago. That was hours ago. But he's still shrugging his shoulders to Mike Gain.
He's probably going to jump in the main, Mukhtar.
So I'm guessing he jumps in the main event.
Nice payday up top, 25k. 6 getting paid for this one. Doubt we'll reach the final table this session. The line's just gone up, so 40 minutes until the first break of the day. As Ankit opens King-9 suited. Chipping up nicely. Queen-9 of hearts and Matt just out of there. So we're going to have to do the same.
Lost one. First in a while.
Yeah, it's gone quiet.
Abdul busting out. Meaning we're down to 13. There's 9 for Jim in the big. Built his stack up to 310k after being all in against Paul Clements, facing defeat. Dominated, put the jacket on, got the car keys out, won the pot, sat down, he's now got 310k.
Ready?
10 high flop, 10, 3, 5. Matt Davenport in 3 with the King Queen.
See that likely to be working. 30% up, but Jim having none of it. Going to take one off with the ace 9 high hit.
Queen of Hearts rolls for the turn for Matt.
Yeah, lovely card from Matt. Just gets to go bet, bet, bet now. Try and get all the chips in by the river. Goes for half on the turn, but Jim can't continue now. Base high just gets out of there.
So we're on 13.
I just realised I forgot Stato started the day with 40k.
Yeah, it is.
Still here.
Yep.
Used to seeing him run deep in these eye rollers. Always seems to be at the final table, but today was the outright short stack. When we started, just 44k. Over to Michael Caine. Going to effectively shove here. The 9-7 suited. Going to get through Jim, that's for sure. Just hoping that Ankit doesn't wake up with anything behind. Oh, this is unfortunate that we're dominated here to Michael.
Mike Caine, 9-7. Didn't want to see the 9 for Ankit, ace 9. His chip lead on the table.
Just give him ace king, ace queen
Yeah.
tower. Not the hand that dominates us.
Needs a 7.
Just the 7.
And just a 7. And it's not, it's a deuce. So Mike Caine is eliminated. And on the outer table at exactly the same time.
Bitcoin Billy.
What? I've not seen Bitcoin Billy.
I didn't know he played this.
Jackson 10s.
Dave Doherty with 10s. Billy Henderson with the jacks. Dave Doherty at risk here. Gonna need to find a 10. 6-6-6.
Number of the beast.
Queen first.
Play card 6 for a chop. Not on that one.
Why you tell me this?
So, gonna need a 10.
It's not. Dave Doherty hands him over the chips. Unlucky. 10s for Dave. Out they go. Mike Caine eliminated. And now down to 12, just like that.
12? Should be 11, shouldn't it?
Yes.
Michael
One on
Caine
each
and
table.
DD.
Yeah, one on each table. Down to 11. Mike Caine, champion here earlier this year in the high roller. Not repeating.
No, he was champion in the main event, 888 Michael Caine.
And the main event.
Bitcoin Billy that we just
Ah,
saw
he
was the champion of the high
Billy
roller.
Henderson, he was indeed.
So Billy Henderson going for the high roller double. Got chips to do it now as well. This man needs stopping. Ankit Matt's got a beautiful hand to stop him from doing that. Going to be a close one this, whether to go for just send or free bet not all in. Maybe ace queen just slightly too strong, blind on blind. We want to try and induce from some worse ace x, some king queen, some queen jack suited that might elect to shove. So maybe make this like 75 as Matt, 80k, something around there. Goes for 85, like it. And going to be end of hand, and get out of the way with 6-7 off. King Jack for Keith, very nice from him. Just recognising Ankit doing a hell of a lot of opening here and just taking this one for 22 and moving all in. Nice little move from Keith, going to get the better hand to fold. Well played. 30 minutes until the first break of the day, guys.
Oh yeah, we're not even on a break yet. We're on,
Started at 10 till 1
and we're on 11. Afternoon, Johnny Brown. Good afternoon. Afternoon, Kev. Poker and Masters on the TVs. What could be better? Well earned chill out after cleaning your paths and patios this morning.
Nice.
Barbecue ready. Has it stopped raining yet? Or have you bought a big umbrella?
Ace 10 and hearts for Jim. Opens to 20. And Ankit, ace deuce of diamonds. One that can definitely be used, even at this stack depth. 30 BBs. And does use it. Makes it 50k. 2.5x up. And hijack versus cut-off here. Jim could potentially, suited draw way, go with the all-in approach here. But even starting the hand with 28, maybe one we can just call as well. Tidy looking aspect. Ace 10 suited. Not sure, but maybe one that does do some jamming from time to time as well. And once Ankit goes 2.5x, I think call seems okay.
8-side flop, 8-5-3, 2 clubs.
The Masters started yet, Kev? Well,
Another hour
delayed.
One more hour. 3:30, the first tee off.
Ooh. Yeah, nice turn for Jim. Does pick up nut flush draw now. Maybe one that we still want to do some checking with though. Still ahead of some king high stuff. Maybe we turn like a king high flush draw, queen high flush draw. Maybe more room to go for the bet. Folding out some ace highs. goes for 50k, and Ankit just with a shutdown, not continuing with his wheel draw, and Jim takes that one away from him. That's a nice pickup for Jim.
Now we're doing the Alpha Show. Yep, back in Edinburgh, the fair city. Would have been up in Edinburgh a long time if it hadn't been horrendously bad weather. All golf cancelled this week. All of it.
Mine weren't. Great round on Monday.
You
Thoroughly
did.
enjoyed.
You
My
did.
arms still hurt though.
You did.
I need a
I have never heard the term "I creamed a putter" before.
creamed a putter. Absolutely creamed it.
What did your playing partner think?
He was like, it's actually funny because I was with Bondi and the other lads obviously were over at their balls and it was my shot. And he went, "Excuse me, sir, I think you've took the wrong club out of your bag. You seem to have a putter in your hand." On my second shot, 250 out, putter in hand. But it's just a sweet spot, right in the sweet spot of the putter, centre club, straight down there, close to the water, chip it on, tap it in tower. It's how we do it.
Absolutely.
But he was funny, Bondi, when he went, "Excuse me, sir, you seem to have a putter in your hand." You're 250 out.
This is the 1650 buying outfit. It is indeed.
Very inconspicuous, mate. You nailed it.
Check to the 9 river. So Jim going to take this one if it does get to showdown. Or is Jim thinking about going on the hunt for some value? But it does go with check, and Matt still beating enough. Probably just going to check this one. Can't see any reason to bluff. And I know I'm not a good golfer, Tower, but it is a pretty big shout. But I would actually go as far to say I'm probably in the top 50 players putter from about 200 yards in the world. I'm not joking. I'm literally not joking. You think I'm joking. I am one of the best second shot putter players to put your putter to the distance where you got your
I've
best
got you
club
in the top 3.
Yeah, I'd say I'm up there.
Do you know why?
Because no one else does it.
Nobody else does even thinks about it.
But I'd say I've got to be up there, top 50 in the world, putter from 200 yards out. I've got to be one of the best. Anywhere over 200 yards.
Oh, brilliant. Kev's up in Edinburgh in July for the whiskey tour. Nice one, Kev. Hope to see you in July at Goliath as well. It's alright, Alfie. He probably means Glasgow, he just gets confused because of his age.
No, of course I don't tee it up on the fairway for my putter shot. I just play it as it lies.
What are you doing for Christmas this year?
Jim defending the ace-3 off. One that might have been able to go for a free bet. But 26 effective.
What I did 5 minutes ago.
And that seems like got fairly clean continue. I'm going to check back.
5 of hearts on the river. Jim with the check mark, with the ace. Can't see that firing, trying to nick it. Man is going to show no value with the king, but Jim shows the ace 3, moves himself up to 45 bigs. Stato on 8. We are on 11. 9 is the final.
Yeah, take that card. I can queen heart. So.
Ankit 75 bigs, playing well.
Can hit a straight flush, he can't.
That's true, yeah.
Ace 10 suited for Stato. 11 BBs. Attempt to steal. Makes it 20k. Jack 9 of clubs for Jim. Can't see Jim folding this one. Looks like to get amongst it. Pulls with position.
Built his stat up nicely.
4-5 off for Matt Davenport in the big. Could definitely invest 1 BB. Getting 6.5 to 1 on a call. Matt Davenport flopping best. Up and down, middle pair, and definitely one we could have some donks on as well. Jim's never going to have 5-7, Stato's never going to have it, same with 5 deuce. Have some 2 pair advantage as well, so a board that can start playing some donks on us. Matt is going to do exactly that. Goes for the donk for third. Stato out of the way, and Jim going to do the same, I'm guessing, but no, Jim got other ideas. Does have 2 overcards and some plausible backdoors. Matt can still have the 5-7, 5-2, 6-4, 4-3, 6-3, all the sets. And just flushing out all that equity. 2 opponents is a win in itself. Nice pick up from Matt.
Stato still on 8 bigs, 9 bigs, and the other Andrew on 8 bigs. Andy Dickinson.
Here we go, Andrew. Open shoving the king queen as he should do. Running into it, Ankit with the ace queen suited. He'll make the call. Andrew Dickinson gonna need a king here. Otherwise, we're going to be on the FT bubble.
We are indeed. Wow, what a flop. What a flop for both.
Wow, so finds the king.
Wow. Now needs to fade diamonds and an ace.
Oh,
And then, oh, the offsuit ace on the turn. We now need a king. And it's a 4. Oh, what a flop that was. Andy Dickinson. Ouch. What a flop.
And so Andy out in 11th means we're down to 10.
Yep.
Have you backed anyone for the Masters, lads? Yes. My main bet, Matsuyama, and then I've had 3 smaller bets on Fagala, Cantlay and Aberg, all each way.
Oh yeah. Get you.
That's the Masters for me this weekend.
Good luck if you're having a little punt on the Masters while you're watching the live stream this week here in Edinburgh.
I had him 2 years ago when he won it, Jamie. I think he was 25s that year. Might have been 3 years ago. When did Matsuyama win it? Was it 3 years ago or 2 years ago?
I can't remember. I don't really keep up to date with the stats. I don't even know it last year. Who won it last year? Was it Scheffler?
Probably. Ankit here getting after it. A7 offsuit. Goes for the free bet. Going to be his pot if he does elect to continue. Ram last year. There you go.
There you go. Thank you very much. Ram last year, then the chef, then Matsuyama. There we go. After the break,
Go on.
I'm going to see if you want a little bet with me.
A little bet.
Yeah.
What's the bet?
There's one golfer today.
Yeah.
Lowest score wins
Wins what?
a tenner.
A tenner.
Aye.
Okay. You got some inside information because it's.
Well, my guy's already finished 4 under.
Oh, he's already finished 4 under.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have Scheffler.
What? Are you? All right. Do I get an handicap?
No.
You're going for Scottish Scheffler
Yeah.
to be chip leader.
Yeah, I'll have Scotty
After day
Scheffler.
one.
Yep. Who are you going with?
So whoever's lowest score today
Yep.
for 10 English.
Yep.
I need to think about it now. He's picked Scheffler. The kick off at 3:30, so we're all right. Can't believe you picked Scheffler.
Who else am I going to pick?
Well, somebody might be out of the blue that's might have a good round.
Ankit been doing a lot of opening, and Matt maybe going to try and stop that. I think Queen 4 suited though, we're going to have better hands to choose. Yeah, it does just get out of there. Or maybe actually just tank him because of
Oh,
the
Stato.
final table situation.
Yes.
So start all in for 73k and Ankit for 7 BBs, 2 invested. pretty close. May have to call this off tower, Irish Ankit. Fairly close one here, but once we have 2 invested, 7 to call. Price is right. 51 to win 115. Gonna need around 30% equity, 31%-ish versus range, and we got 3 outs. We'll be ahead of some king, queen, king, jack type stuff as well. I think it does call it off, and Stato, who was the short stack to start the day, nice spot to get a double up. Oh, but not on that flop.
Wow. How does it always happen?
So you're going to need a king. And
Oh,
that
that's
will
it.
seal the deal.
Stato.
Andy Hume out in 10th. And that means, guys, we are at the final table just like that. It's going to be a quick 20-minute break.
Oh, is it? All right, okay.
20-minute break. So we're going to be back at 3:10. We'll run you through chip counts, players, and we will return with the final table.
And I've got to think
20
about
minutes.
I've got 10 Scottish on this. 10 Scottish on this. I've got to think now. You'll pick the favourite. Back in 20 with the final table of the high roller. See you then.
See you then. Now I don't want to see a jack or a 6.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday we announced a £1 million prize pool for the second year running at Goliath. We can now announce that there are 10,585 runners currently, meaning it's the biggest tournament we have ever held in Great Britain and anywhere else outside of Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now part of history! The Goliath is the biggest it has ever been. And people are still buying it. Welcome everybody! getting clubs and queens full on the end. There's the shout in the stream. There is the shout in the stream. Let's go, he says. Down to 44 players as it speaks, and there's 24 million going into one bag. Alex, what an unbelievable day you must have had.
It was unreal. I started as a short stack and now I'm just leader.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Jay said you were short. How short were you?
I had 125k to start the day.
Yeah. What did you do with the bubble? Did you just sit and wait, or did you just start?
Yeah, I was short on the bubble, to be fair.
Yeah. And you just sat and waited until the money went?
Pretty much. I still took some spots, but yeah, after the money went, just couldn't lose a hand.
Could you believe when we were on the bubble, 21 all in and called in 2 hands?
I can't believe it, yeah.
It's a huge amount of chips. What's the table been like in the last hour or so?
Yeah, all right, to be fair. I had a lot of big hands, so that helps. So for me, it's been all right.
Yeah. Well, we think you're chip leader.
That'd be nice.
We're pretty sure you are chip leader, but every credit for making day 3 of the biggest Goliath
Thanks a
ever.
lot.
Fingers crossed for tomorrow.
Hopefully it goes well.
Keep it going. Nice
Cheers,
one.
mate.
Alex Todd. A lot of chips. He has got an amount of chips that you want for day 3. We'll just have a quick word with Paul Murphy, Goliath. Day 3 tomorrow.
Yep.
We're just bagged up how many?
19,025,000.
Big stack. Nice stack. How's the day been?
It's been good. Been getting nice cards.
Yeah.
Making good plays, so I've been happy.
Yeah. Mixing it up. It's a lot of players. A lot of people just say recreational players. It's just you're just taking flips a lot of the time, and you're just playing totally different. How have you found your tables today?
I've been on about 5 different
Have you?
tables. I've been moved around a lot.
Yeah.
Each has been completely different. But I think the key's been adjusting to the players.
Can you instantly spot somebody who just wants to cash to somebody who's a tour reg or something like that?
Yeah, I can, especially when they say at the table, I'm just folding the last 10 minutes.
that's always what you need. You can manipulate that. But 19 mil coming back to tomorrow. Biggest Goliath we've ever had.
Yep.
We're down to 44, and then tomorrow we're going to crown a champion. We can dream,
So,
can't we?
We can dream.
We can dream.
Hopefully final table.
Paul, many congratulations. 19 million. That is just about it from the days. Full chip counts up on the website very soon. But what an amazing day. We have had 1,125 runners. We got in the money instantly. 21 all in and calls for 2 in 2 hands to burst the bubble. We burst the bubble, and then they've gone down and down, and we're finished day 2 with 44 runners. Tomorrow, we are going to crown a champion of the biggest Goliath ever. But who is it going to be? Join us tomorrow.
Dealers!
And there is the call from Ariane.
Yeah,
And
it's
Can't
bad
really
news.
fault him for it, Tower. I think we knew on the turn it was only going to be a few rivers that.
Takes out the second person on the final. Look at that! It always happens. Is it the queens? A set of queens. It's because all the other three have all gone. And it is not queens full this time. Tens.
Makes
Oh,
the
and he
call.
took some straight in. He's not fearing anything, Tim.
Oh, there it is!
Oh, Tim Slater.
There's no help there.
Well done, and do you know what? He's shaking the hands of all the players. Oh no, he hasn't as well. Ace 5-3 for Tim Slater.
And that is a terrible turn.
And Tim Slater outflops.
Not the start we wanted.
Carl Spencer fist bumps everybody. Well played, sir. What a good effort.
Cool with the sixes. Big flip here for both players. Sixes holding at the moment.
Ace or a 10 needed, or Tim Slater is out in fourth. And it's a 9. He is out in fourth. Another fantastic effort. Well done, Tim.
Oh, that is not good. He's dead on the flop.
Sixes about for the Kevin Allen. Oh, we're down to Jack. Stu Rutter has just taken out Kev Allen, former champion of the Grand Final back in 2013.
So the flop.
Queen 8-2.
That is
That
it.
is it. We've
We
got
have a champion.
We have double champion in
Go,
Mr.
go,
Stu
go.
Rutter.
Get out of it.
Get in
Get out of
there.
it.
Woohoo! Stu Rutter wins. Vic Meta second. Fantastic. Well done. Come on.
Now I don't want to see a jack or a 6.
Oh!
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday we announced a £1 million prize pool for the second year running at Goliath. We can now announce that there are 10,585 runners currently, meaning it's the biggest tournament we have ever held in Great Britain and anywhere else outside of Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now part of history! The Goliath is the biggest it has ever been, and people are still buying it. Welcome everybody!
Huge three-way all in. Ace, kings and clubs and queens 4 on the end.
Yeah, ready, go. 3, 2, 1. Jump. Perfect, thank you. Cheers. Good luck, everyone.
They're the chip stacks for the final table. Jim McLean in seat 1, 339. George Demetriou in seat number 2, 284. Matt Davenport in 3, 394. Thomas Clack, 352. Ankit Ahuja in seat number 5, $1 million. Billy Henderson in seat number 6. He's got 790. Jamie Nixon, 408,000 in 7. Cyprian, 1.1 mil as chip leader in seat number 8. And Keith Littlewood in seat number 9 on 233. They are the final 9. And we are crowning a champion on the live stream today. Who's going to win it, Jay?
Oh, take your pick, really. There's a few names. Ankit, probably favourite. 4th on India's all-time money list. Plenty of cashes, 2.6 milli to his name. Probably the most experienced. Tom Clack having a very good last 12 months. Sitting comfortably with 35 BBs.
Yeah.
Don't write off Jam Nicks either.
Absolutely not.
Team Pro.
Yeah. And we've already got Billy finishing in 5th, so
What's happened there?
predictions. There's 9 left. Talking about predictions,
Go on then. Who have you got for the golf?
you've gone for the favourite. I've gone for a rank outsider.
Who have you got?
Brooks Koepka.
Koepka. Got? That's a,
Blast from the past.
that is.
Do I get odds?
No. You called the bet on. You let me have first pick.
Yeah. 10 Scottish on Brooks Koepka beating Scottish Scheffler today's score. Whoever goes in clubhouse lead, whoever's in the clubhouse with the lowest score, that's it. I'm on the Koepka. Here we go. Final table, high roller. Let's do it. Enjoy and watch the live stream from Card Room Direct and Grosvenor Poker Live. And it's live.
George going to kick things off with an open. A6 suited makes it 20 to go. First we've seen a George on the featured table. Same with this man, Tom Clack this week. He's out of the way with King 8 suited over to Ankit. Coming in second in chips to this FT. Queen 8 offsuit here. Does get to defend if he wants to. As covering stack at FTs, we do get to defend wide up when we have the opener covered, which gets to put them in a lot of spots on certain boards. This is not going to be one of them though. Ace Jack 8 Rainbow.
No, George with the best of it. George Demetriou. There he is, seat 2.
Yeah, that's meaty from George there, Tower. Could have potentially gone for quarter, third. I think over half too big on the Ace Jack 8 Rainbow. At an FT, potentially could have got a streak from the 8 there if we chose a legitimate size. It does just take it down. First pot goes this way. Always nice at an FT as well to win the first one, bring them chips in towards you. Just good for confidence, momentum.
Zero's built his stack up after being all in against Paul Clements earlier in the day. Start of the day with 100k. He's all in for 70. Now on the FT. Don't forget the money's at 6.
Yeah, it's like we're at an FT, just assume we're in the money, but
I know, yeah.
still got to lose 3.
Yep.
One thing that is great for us though, Tar, we're not going to have the tanking going on because we're only on one table.
That is true. Gandhi Player 88, Jack Nicklaus 84, and isn't Tom Watson involved as well, Kev? 88 Gary Player. Gary Player played at North Berwick a couple of weeks after me last year. Tom Gill told me. Gary Player played the day after we played. And there's also footage of Jordan Spieth and Justin Thomas playing North Berwick as well. 88-year-old Gary player. Teeing off first at Augusta. Wouldn't you mind him just going like... Wouldn't you mind him playing the first hole and not just a tee? Afternoon, Gary. The Preston picks it. Just come to join us, the final 9 of the high roller. And in through the window. Afternoon. Hoping everybody's having a good time. We are indeed up in Edinburgh. Beautiful stop on the tour. Great numbers in the mini, 350 in the mini. 50 runners in the high roller. Jamie Nixon, Golden Poker sponsor player on the FT. King high flop, King 7 deuce checked. Better 55 with a 3 of spades turn from Ankit and Billy Coles. Get 175 ace high from Billy, getting out of the way, playing well is Ankit. He is playing well. Cashed in the Irish Open, finished 90th in the Irish Open last week. Also cashed in the high roller as well. Big chunk of money in the Rosvedov main event. Then he came 4th for €77,000. Loves to travel and loves the game. And now, chip leader on the high roller.
Raise 25k. Pass.
Jamie on the big, won't be defending with the old whip. Yeah, Tom Watson, 74, middle of the fairway. Cheers, Kev. So the final 6 will get the money. We're on 9, so not on the bubble just yet, but the FT has started. We're playing 8 minutes of the last level and then 2 levels, and then the guys will go on a 30-minute break for some dinner, and that's how this session will work. So 2 hours and 8 minutes, so just around about 20 past 5 will be the first break on the FT.
Raise 20k. Raise 65k. Pass, pass. 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 Pass.
I know, 40-minute levels, so three levels, my bad. 2 hours, 8 minutes. 40-minute clock, not 60, so they'll be playing 3 levels. Cheers in through. Afternoon, Razor Kev. Just joining us on the final table of the high roller, just started, 6 get paid. But yeah, 40-minute levels in the high roller, so they're playing 3 levels. That's 2 hours and 8 minutes in this session, and then a 30-minute break. So blinds are now 6-12.
Raise 27. Pass. Pass. Cool. Pass. Check.
Ace high flop, ace jack 4. Cyprian 1.1 million, 2 chip leaders here, both with the same stacks. Cyprian and Ankit. This will be a good battle with these two.
Sensor. That's 90k.
Bit of 90k and a snap goal from Cyprian, as you would. Top pair on the flop, now redraw. But the club on the river for Ankit, the 7 of clubs now playing. It could go check. Yeah, it does. Ankit not getting giddy with the 7 of clubs, but Cyprian sees that he just got rivered and moves up to the chip lead. 1.3 mil. Cyprian just on 990. Billy on 680. 17 bigs as short stack. So still plenty of play for Keith Littlewood in seat number 9.
Raise 25k.